How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. This is a 5-gram silver bar that I wanted to show. I was just on Silver Bar Stacker's Whatnot channel, and he showed the exact same bar in the exact same bezel. This isn't a factory bezel. He pointed out that this would say JMC engraved on the hoop, or whatever they're called. I'm not a jeweler. I don't know what the terminology is, but super cool. I mentioned that in the chat on his Whatnot auction. It's like, I have the exact same bar. But anyway, I did get something from him today. An order came in from one of his Whatnot auctions. I try and support his Whatnot channel. It's just he doesn't do art bars. He rarely does art bars, and I'm an art bar guy, as anybody that's been a subscriber knows. If you're not a subscriber and you like vintage silver art bars, then this is the channel for you. I don't know how I'm going to open this, but it ends up kind of giving Silver Bar Stacker the shaft, because he's been doing free shipping, and so he sold this bar for cheap, and then I was kind of hoping I would get some more, but there was nothing else that was like really crazy. And then he did it again the next auction. I've got another auction coming from him. Looks like I can cut along this edge here. I did it again, and then I just did a Hail Mary bid on something else, just so I had something more than just the one cheap bar and free shipping, because I want to support his endeavors. Hopefully I didn't mess something up. There's something rigid in there. See that? A corner of like of something hard. I don't think that belongs with the bar. Okay, I think it's good. It's just something that he put in the bars into that's solid, so somebody couldn't feel through the packaging and go, hey, there's a silver bar in there. Oh, I got a silver ticket, 2% off. And let's see. Well, you can see what I got. I got the Coors Light bar. I'd never had one of these. I see them on other channels. It seems like everybody's got one except me. So I had to remedy that. And I wanted one, and it was a decent deal. So it gives me an excuse to use my stiletto to open it. Hopefully not cut myself. $20 at a flea market. Not bad. It's a cheap Chinese stiletto, but it works. Good for opening letters. Ooh, and I got the rare Silver Bar Stacker sticker. It's not rare, but... And then, of course, this is in the factory seal. And I know I'm going to trigger a couple people, because it's coming out. It's coming out of that seal. I'm not a big fan of the seals, like when they're in these. I usually don't take them out, but it looks kind of grungy and cruddy, and I want to see what it looks like. And it's not a massive premium difference on this particular design, if it's in the seal or not. So yeah, that thing is in perfect shape. So this was a good deal. I don't know how much I paid for this. Sunshine Mining Company. It's got a little toning there on the edge. I've got another package to open also from Blue Collar Stacker, or Average Joe. It was a surprise, so I have no idea what's in it. But I wanted to get one of these Coors Lights bars. I have literally drank about the amount of Coors Light I have drank would probably fill Lake Superior from my college days. I don't drink beer much anymore. It kind of messes me up. So I don't drink much at all anymore. I even cut down. I used to do those videos where I'd go to the liquor store and I'd have my hand out in front of me, and like the YouTube short, and I'd select the bottle that I was going to buy for that week. Well, I was doing it every Friday, and I ended up with so many bottles of whiskey that I don't need to buy whiskey for the next 20 years probably. That is in pristine condition. Hopefully, thank you, Silver Bar Stacker. I asked for one outside the factory seal, but he did not have one. And so this is going to go in my vintage, my guardhouse box. Oh, and by the way, I've made this 25 count guardhouse box. I found another silver struck sticker to put on it. He's the guy that starts the, if you're new, this guy, Silver Struck. You gotta subscribe to his channel if you've just stumbled across this video, if you like vintage bars. And look down at the subscribe button and see if it lights up. Subscribe. Bam. Subscribe for switchblades, flashlights, ham radio, electric skateboard, and rambling about nothing. That's normally what I do, is just ramble about nothing. Oh, extra gift. Pulled from comments. World Money Wins. Extra gift is something I pulled from comments. Blue Collar Stacker. Okay, so I was on their, they have a Saturday morning chat. They also have a Monday night live. So, well, actually, it's not Monday anymore. But every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock a.m. on either Vegas Stackers channel or Blue Collar Stackers channel, they have a live stream where they have different guests on there. And last Saturday, I was the guest. I didn't have a lot to talk about, so I probably should have prepared some stuff. But I wasn't expecting to get a package from that. That is super, super cool. So let's see what's in here. Any excuse to open this thing. I just flicked it and it hit this bag and it sent a piece of the packing material flying across the room. Thank you so much for whatever's in here. Booby trap. Dang. What? No way. So Blue Collar Stackers stickers. Do I have these? Do I have your sticker, Blue Collar Stacker? Have you ever sent me your stickers before? I don't think you have. So that is a welcome addition. And this is the Vegas Cabal keyring ornament. It's got a little protective layer over the front. Let's check this out in all its glory. Dun, 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 dun. So the Vegas channels, Liberty Bleed Silver and Vegas Stacker. I can't remember who all's over there. Super cool. That is really beautiful. And then the poker chip. Look at that. Super cool. And then what the heck is this? No way. This is a 40% silver dollar. And that's how I, look at this. There was something, I can't remember which video it was, that they were doing something with silver dollars. I can't remember the topic. And I made the comment in there. I said I always wanted a 40% silver dollar. Because I've got, let me show you. I just happen to keep this on my desk. I have tons of these. These are just the regular clad ones that are copper. But they're all like 1974. There's a 71 also, but you can see if it'll focus on the edge. This one's copper in the middle, and this one's silver. Is that what this is? Let me know. I've never seen a 40% silver dollar before. And this is a proof one, so I don't even want to take it out. But I'm going to open it up so we can see it raw. Thank you so much for this, dude. That is so cool. I always wanted one of these. I wonder if I can open it. I might not be able to. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Holy cow. That's amazing. So I don't really do much with 40%. But these, the reason I wanted a 40% silver one, you can't really, it won't focus. And I don't want to touch it. Because this thing is like, this is pristine. And 40% silver doesn't command a huge premium. But we used to use these as poker chips when I was in my 20s. We'd go to our friend's house and we would play poker, and this is what the pot would look like. So imagine winning a hand of poker and then just raking all this in. And so a buddy of mine, he had a bank bag, one of those big, huge, heavy canvas bags, and it was full of these things just from winning. And he got, I think he got maybe $100 worth from the bank originally, but he'd won so much. I think he had maybe 1,500 or 2,000 of these things in this bag. It was heavy. I mean, it was, you couldn't curl that thing. It was so heavy. If you held it in your hand and tried to do curls, that was a lot of silver dollars. I lost a lot of silver dollars to that guy, but we had a lot of fun. But anyway, that's the video. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, SD Bullion has an exclusive Una and the Lion silver bar that I've been trying to resist. I'm probably just gonna order one because I can't help myself. I'm a sucker for Una and the Lion. That's my favorite like bullion bar. And I've got the original one, and I've got the reproduction one. I've got the original horizontal one, the original sideways one, or vertical sideways. But this new one, I'll attach a clip to the end. Hang on a second. I'll put a clip of SD Bullion's website, and I'll show you what it looks like. But thank you so much, Blue Collar Stacker or Average Joe on Whatnot, for something that I've always wanted and never run across in the wild. I would have bought this in any coin shop if I had seen one, but I never see them. So thank you so much, dude. This is super cool in my perma stack. Actually, I'm gonna have to show you my community album because this is going in there also. Anyway, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys later. Hang on for a second. I'm gonna show you a clip of that new silver bar, and have a great day. All right, so let me know what you think of this. This is the 10-ounce Una and the Lion bar by the Royal Mint. It's a leaping lion with Una there. This is the back side. I don't know if I'm going to order one of these or not. It's 415 bucks. That's only $3 per ounce over spot, which is not a big deal because, well, it's $3.09 over spot. Maybe I should get one. But these kind of things are things I'm trying to avoid, but I'm a sucker for Una and the Lion. Let me know what you think. This is the 10-ounce one here. And I've got the other ones. I've got the original one they did like in 2001. And then I've got the horizontal one, similar to this, but different drawing that they did in 2023. And I've got them in all sizes. I've got them in 1 ounce, 10 ounce, and 100 ounce. I'm not going to get the 100 ounce bar of this. There's no way. It's like over 4,000 bucks. I'm not going to do it. That's just way too much for. And 100 ounce bars are hard to sell anyway. You'd have to. That would be something that you would vault and take out loans against if the price got super high. There's always a collector for these kind of things though. You could sell it to a collector. They will pay, you'll get your premium back probably a lot more. It depends on how limited the run is, but you could probably profit even with a 100 ounce bar because once they stop the mintage, then demand goes through the roof. That's how it goes, supply and demand. Collectors are gonna collect. They'll collect anything.